Happy Wednesday, readers. Today for Reading Workshop, you're going to need your highlighter, pencil, a sticky note, reading notebook, and your green ELA resource folder. When you open up your resource folder, you're going to be taking out the teach page from the left that says crafting a theme statement. That's the only page you're going to need today, so close your green folder, make sure it's still in your anchor binder, and put your anchor binder back in your basket for later. Then you're going to go ahead and open up to yesterday's lesson where we were filling out a chart on the different themes across multiple text. We revisited some of the read alouds that we read together, Each Kindness and The Day You Begin, and then we read together The Other Side. During our reading, we talked about the importance of focusing on our characters and what they're struggling with in our story. Then we moved on to then locate some text evidence on how our character is changing from their struggle. And then we were able to then focus on the theme or the lesson that was learned from the author and their intention in creating their story. So yesterday we had finished up recording. We took notes on our sticky note of kind of recording what the struggle was from the character, and then you mark down how the character changed. Today, we are going to be talking about how can we then create a theme that is in common by comparing our multiple text. So the first thing we're going to do before we even glue in the next page, we're going to use our sticky note, and we're going to come up with a common theme between our three books. So when you look back at our chart, we're going to reread them. It says the first one for Each Kindness, you should always treat others with kindness, and if you don't, it will lead to regret. In The Other Side, do not let your friendships be determined by things on the outside of a person. And then The Day You Begin, when you are going through challenges, find the courage within yourself to keep going. So we're going to come up with a common theme to record. So we're going to start by writing a common theme between the books, and we're going to list the books' names. We're going to underline their title. So Each Kindness, comma, The Other Side, comma, and The Day You Begin, so we wrote a common theme between the books Each Kindness, The Other Side, and The Day You Begin is friendship. Period. Then we're going to continue writing. It is important to always treat others the way you want to be treated, comma, to have grit, comma, and be willing to take a chance. Period. So if you ran out of room on the front of your sticky, make sure that you flip the sticky over to finish up your statement. So we were coming up with a common theme between all three of our texts. So Each Kindness, The Other Side, and The Day You Begin. So throughout all three of those books, they were focusing on the power of friendship and getting to know someone else, and knowing that our differences don't divide us, but in fact bring us together and create a stronger bond. So we want to make sure that we understand that their common theme is the power of friendship. and it's important that we're treating others the way that we would indeed like to be treated. But having grit means that even though we might have obstacles and tough things that we have to overcome, such as other people's opinions or things that maybe are a little bit more challenging because of the friendships that we create, we need to remember that they're important and we're not going to give up on those important relationships and be willing to take a chance. Remember that the best things are oftentimes the things that we don't realize right away, but we find the gold beneath them. So taking a chance and making sure that we're reaching out to other people for that friendship. The next thing we're going to focus on is crafting a theme statement. So if you would take your teach page that we just pulled out of our notebook, we're going to then glue this down, and then we'll write in our table of contents in just a moment. So put your glues, kind of spread it out, and we're going to make sure that we write today is page 46, and that is the page on crafting a theme statement. So then we're going to turn back to the table of contents, and we'll write 46, and we'll write the same information, crafting a theme statement. And today's date was 10/14/20. Remember, at any point you can push pause to get yourself organized and caught up, and then push play for you to continue. So we're going to turn back to our crafting a theme statement page. So we've been talking the last couple days about what is a theme, and then how can we take that theme topic and create a statement that's based on evidence within the text. So remember to turn back to your notebook pages to help you with some of the information. So revisiting the information about a theme, we typically say a theme is like a one-word topic that our author is focusing on. We had some common themes that we might find in our books listed on page 45. We are then taking our one-word topic and creating a theme statement today. So after the notebook lesson, you're going to be listening to a picture book, and as the picture book is being read, you're going to be thinking about what is the theme or the lesson, the message that the author intends for the reader to learn. So during the read aloud of this picture book, you are going to be filling out the page that we've just inserted. So in the top section, you're going to be filling in a list of possible themes. So let's go ahead and get our page all set up. So highlight the title, and then we're going to remember this first section you're going to list or jot down as the book is being read, possible themes. So these are typically just one-word topics. So one-word topics. So if we were listing the possible themes of, let's say, each kindness, we could have said friendship or determination or regret, or we could have listed a couple different words to help us kind of figure out what the author wanted us to learn. After you have come up with a list of possible themes, you're going to choose one. So highlight where it says choose one theme. So one of the words that comes from your list, you're going to write in the box. Once you're done writing in the box, you are then going to listen to the story to find two pieces of text evidence. So these come straight from the book. So we're going to write come straight from the book. So text evidence is not your own thinking. This is actual facts, things that are actually written. So as the book is being read, I want you to find the theme topic and two pieces of evidence from the story that support your idea of what the topic is for this. Once you have done your two pieces of text evidence, you are then going to create your theme statement. So writing a theme statement. So remember, focusing on this is the life lesson or what the author intends the reader to walk away and apply to their own life. So we're going to write, what can the reader use in their own life. So remember, this is the author intends the reader to take this idea of the lesson learned and apply it to the reader's own life. Once you've come up with that life lesson, then you're going to use this sentence stem to create the actual statement to support. And remember, the most important thing is using your text evidence. So we're going to write, use your text evidence. So remember, the theme of the story is, this should be the topic that was written. You're filling in the blank. Then this is your supporting sentence. I know this because this is where you're going to fill in your 2 pieces of text evidence. So once you're done with listening to the picture book read aloud, you're filling out this crafting a theme statement paper in your reader notebook. You're going to take a picture of your completed page plus your completed common themes across multiple text, sticky note to submit to today's lesson.